Usually, you can't make vehicle design without texts. That means you are using some type of text font what are mentioned earlier. But there are some possible issues with that. If you are using standard fonts like Arial or Times New Roman and so on, then all the letters are separate from each other. This is okay. And with this, you have no problems. But if you want to use a bit more calligraphic font type, for example, if you use a handwritten type of text, then you need to know how cutter sees it. Every font where letters touch each other, you must consider that exactly like that cutter sees them and cuts them. So you end up with a lot of pieces like a puzzle, what from far looking creates a word. If you come a little closer, then physics start to show. As vinyl is going to shrink a little in time, this puzzle will start to show every cut, and this is simply ugly. But let's say you have chosen to use a handwritten imitation font, and let's make a step-by-step walkthrough how to make it suitable for cutter to get a single outline. Step 1 is to convert the text to vector curves, transform text to object. Second part is break this curve apart. So convert the object into layers and then ungroup the detailed layer. Step 3. Group and cut the inners from the letters O and E, the inside of those. Group and weld the letters into one curved object. Now use paste command or place back all the objects affected by step 3. This cut command places those inners to the correct position. Now you see that when your cutting is done, it's done with one single outline. But let's see this in a real life example. It may be a little bit confusing. I have here a cutted text. On top you will see a cut and extra bleed. Let's read it first so you can get the technique. If you have a single line cut line, then you take from one piece and remove it in one piece. If you do not do this 5 steps walkthrough, you have cutter cutting every letter separately and you create a puzzle. I will show you. First, let's presume this is our vinyl and we have made the cut there. Now, let's take away the weeded material. And so on. So basically, you are weeded that you have to take away all those unneeded parts of vinyl, and now you have these type of logos in your vinyl paper. This one is with where we have done those 5 steps. So if I take it away, it comes with one single piece. This is one piece. In this version, we haven't done those 5 steps. And if I'm going to take it also away, one letter, second letter, and this is actually the part where those 2 letters touch and they create the image of handwriting. But this is extra part. So all these extra places, they are extra cuts. And this will be shown in the near future.